I watched all product presentations of Steve Jobs, and here is what I've learned. Part 1, the power of preframing.
1981. Apple II has become the world's most popular computer.
With the promise of unveiling a breakthrough digital device that's not a Mac.
Amongst the most important skills in business is definitely sales. One of the greatest minds in presenting products was Steve Jobs.
This is a day I've been looking forward to for 2.5 years.
He has built Apple from a garage computer manufacturer to one of the most powerful brands in the world. So I asked myself, why are Steve Jobs' product presentations so mesmerizing that many people can do only one thing afterward, still today? Buy Apple's products. That's why I sat down during the pandemic and went through all product presentations of Steve Jobs that I could find on YouTube. Here is the first learning I made. Preframe the presentation. Influencers like Mr. Beast use a similar approach.
At the beginning of the video, just tell, like literally the simplest thing, just tell them why they should watch it. You know, if you're putting 1 million Orbeez in a pool, don't start the video with you shopping for, you know, your mom's birthday present. At the beginning of the video, just say, we're going to put 1 million Orbeez in this pool.
The first important part of a presentation success is preframing. What is it? Preframing is an influencer tool that allows you to shape someone's thought process about an event or topic before addressing it. Mr. Beast puts it in simple terms. At the beginning of a video, just tell them why they should watch it. Tell them what is going to happen, literally. Why is preframing so important? It doesn't really matter whether it's a business meeting, a stage presentation, a private online forum, or a YouTube video. Whenever I address people, I need to keep their wants and needs in mind. So I need to be considerate with their time. What do you think when a friend calls you and says, let's meet tomorrow at 10 a.m.? No more information. It makes a huge difference when someone has your interest in mind and addresses one of your needs. How does that sound to you? I know from a mutual business partner that you are looking for product XYZ. Can we please meet tomorrow at 10 a.m. to discuss options? I have what you need. I think the chance is higher that someone follows this call to action. Preframing is just setting the expectations right at the beginning of the meeting. So when someone starts the call with the before mentioned sentence, I know 2 things. 1, it's about product XYZ. And second, the person wants a meeting. Everything is clear, everything is laid out. I can then decide whether it makes sense to move forward if I need the product, or just leave it if I already bought the product and don't need it. I know what to expect, and I can manage my expectations accordingly and set the actions in the most fruitful way for myself. The question is, why does preframing still matter today? In the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, we basically didn't have any internet. There was almost no distraction available. Now we have social media, we have smartphones, we have television sets, we have streaming services. The world is so full with distraction that it's really challenging to capture the most valuable resource in sales, people's attention. And people's attention is the scarcest resource on the planet. There are many possibilities to use time these days. Work, kids, families, Netflix, surfing, social media, entertainment. Distractions are everywhere. How can you get people's attention? Tell them what happens next with a preframe. In the next 15 minutes, you can watch me playing chess at the beginner level on Twitch. Might be a call to action, might be a suitable preframe on the streaming platform Twitch. Those who benefit from the content are likely to stay until the end of the video. Since Many people want to make money on social media platforms like Twitch or YouTube today. The retention rate is today's most important metric, and I recommend to only focus on that. A pre-frame captures the right audience's attention and increases the chance that people watch the video until the end. Higher retention rate as a result. Here are 3 examples for pre-framing. Donna LaVoie, tell me at the beginning what you want to present. In one of my most recent podcasts, I had a conversation with Donna LaVoie. Her team of over 2,000 plus PR experts consult life science companies from startups to IPO level in storytelling.
The second topic, and not everybody does this, is to have an agenda with, what you're going to cover and tell them what you're going to cover. And then it gives them the opportunity to say, well, are you going to cover this today? And then you have the opportunity to say, I wasn't prepared to do that, but I have those in appendix slides, or I can send that to you afterwards. I think a lot of times what happens in presentations is, I know it happens to me a lot when people present to me, is I don't know what's coming next. And when you tell them up front what they expect, they could say, okay, this is how we're using our time. I'm going to get what I want, or I'm not going to get what I want today.
Preframe helps to set the expectations right. Presenters can also use it to gather information from the audience about what they are interested in hearing. Just ask a question. Is the agenda right for you? Or do you want to emphasize other things? And you get the information right at the beginning. And can tweak your presentation that it fits the audience in the room. Preframing is particularly important for stage presentations and founders when presenting to parties like venture capitalists, business angels, and anybody else who might put capital into the company. Let's listen to Steve Jobs now. The 1984 presentation, Apple introduces the Macintosh and establishes brand authority right at the beginning.
There have only been 2 milestone products in our industry to date. The first was Apple II in 1977. The second was the IBM PC in 1981. Come on. Let's be fair. What we need now is the 3rd industry milestone product, and that's what Macintosh is all about. We've been working on this thing for over 2 years now, and those of us that have been really close to it will all tell you it is insanely great.
He will use this particular frame repeatedly in subsequent presentations like the Apple iPod, iPhone, or iPad, reminding the audience of past successes. I believe it is one of the most powerful frames to take the audience on a journey of accomplished tasks. He mostly presents the great features of Macintosh and connects the new features to past technological successes. It is more visible in the 2001 presentation of the iPod. He starts with the great, most recent accomplishment that Apple delivered to customers. The big learning for a pre-frame is establish your brand authority right at the beginning using the rule of 3. What are the most 3 significant accomplishments that let you and your organization shine? The next important pre-frame Steve Jobs used frequently was telling the audience that what they hear today will change the world tomorrow. In the 2007 iPhone presentation, he kicks it right off with,
We're going to make some history together today. This is a day I've been looking forward to for 2.5 years. Every once in a while, a revolutionary product comes along that changes everything. And Apple has been, well, first of all, one's very fortunate if you get to work on just one of these in your career. Apple's been very fortunate. It's been able to introduce a few of these into the world. In 1984, we introduced the Macintosh. It didn't just change Apple, it changed the whole computer industry. In 2001, we introduced the first iPod. And it didn't just change the way we all listen to music. It changed the entire music industry. Well, today, we're introducing 3 revolutionary products of this class.
In the first part of the iPod 2001 presentation, he used the term breakthrough digital technology.
With the promise of unveiling a breakthrough digital device that's not a Mac. And that's exactly what we're going to do.
It is the same principle, setting the bar high. It isn't just one of those average Me Too product presentations. We at Apple deliver something special and unique, just made for you. After listening to the previous presentations, I got curious, so I searched for the 2010 iPad reveal and wanted to check back, is this really a pattern he used, or am I just have become victim of small number sample? And guess what he said?
We want to kick off 2010 by introducing a truly magical and revolutionary product today.
The point is that Steve Jobs didn't use just words. Every movement and notion expressed that he believed in his words. His actions met his words. In his eyes, Apple's products are revolutionary, breakthrough technology, magically and diligently built by his team over 2.5 years. So let's sum it up. Preframing is one of the most important sales techniques in managing and setting the audience's expectations right. Steve Jobs used 2 preframes frequently, building on past successes to benefit customers, underlining Apple's revolutionary breakthrough magical approach made possible by the world's best team that works 24/7 just for the benefit of customers. His presentations were all scripted by communication experts and probably trained over months to get the essence of the core message across. Enjoy your day. Do you enjoy this episode? Then please like, follow, and share.